Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Psych Talk. Today I will talk about building confidence, how to increase self-esteem. So obviously many of us struggle with this, right? And sometimes we might feel very good about ourselves, sometimes our self-esteem might be lower, and that's normal. But self-esteem is more than just feeling good about yourself. It's about believing in your own worth, abilities, and value. And whether it's because of past experiences, societal pressures, or our own inner critic, low self-esteem can hold us back from living a fulfilling life. And so today, we're breaking it down with practical tips, relatable insights, and strategies you can start using right away. So let's start with the basics. Self-esteem is essentially how you perceive yourself, so your self-worth. And it's shaped by factors like childhood experiences, such as praise, criticism, or neglect, social comparisons, and how we measure ourselves against others, and our achievements or perceived failures in life. And when you have a healthy self-esteem, you're more resilient, confident, and able to handle life's challenges. But with low self-esteem, even small obstacles can feel overwhelming, and you might constantly doubt yourself or seek external validation. I know you might ask yourself, like, why should we care about, self-esteem? Well, you should care because it impacts every area of your life, your relationships. So when you value yourself, you set healthy boundaries and avoid toxic dynamics. Your career, so confidence helps you take risks and advocate for your growth. And your mental health. Healthy self-esteem is linked to lower rates of anxiety and depression. Okay, what is a first step that we can take? It can be challenge negative self-talk. So we all have that inner critic, the voice that says you're not good enough, you're not beautiful enough, or you have this specific imperfection, your hair is not thick enough, or your teeth are not straight enough. And so start noticing these thoughts and ask yourself, is this thought based on a fact or is it an assumption? Would I say this to a friend? Would you go to your friend and say, I don't know, can be anything. Your hair sucks, or you know what, you're not good at communication, or you're a mean person. All these inner critic voices. Would you say that to your friend? Would you say that to your best friend? And I know sometimes we can be our worst enemy. The things that we say to ourselves, we wouldn't say to other people. And so what do? We replace those thoughts with affirmations or balanced statements. For example, instead of saying, I always mess up, try sometimes I make mistakes, but I'm learning and improving. You probably have that one friend or that one person that if they make a mistake, they're like, oh, Jesus, I suck, or oh, I hate myself, or things like that. Let's try to replace those with words of affirmations. Number 2, set small achievable goals. Low self-esteem often stems from feeling unaccomplished. So start setting small realistic goals and celebrate when you achieve them. Success builds confidence. 3, practice self-compassion. So that's my cat. Anyway, treat yourself with kindness and understanding you'd offer a close friend. So it's okay to make mistakes. You're human, and imperfections are just, part of the journey. 4th, surround yourself with positivity. So who you spend time with matters. And so surround yourself with people who uplift you and encourage you. Limit exposure to those who drain your energy or bring negativity into your life. We probably all had that one friend or coworker or classmate that every time you went in that specific setting, whether it was work, class, whatever, oh my God, like you will feel so drained. You could see or feel the negative energy. It's not just, an uplifting environment. And so I know sometimes we cannot control that, but Let's try to surround ourselves with people who actually uplift us. 5. Focus on your strengths. So make a list of things you're good at or qualities you're proud of. This could be like anything from being a good listener to your skills at work. And reflect on this list when you're feeling low. 6. Take care of your body. Physical and mental health are deeply connected. So exercise, eat nutritious food, and oh my God, get enough sleep. Because when your body feels good, your mind will too. And I know it's very hard to get good sleep, especially when, you have work, you have class, you have a relationship, or whatever it is that is going on in your life. Or maybe you live in a shitty apartment with shitty roommates or neighbors that don't allow you to sleep. Anyway. 7. Step outside your comfort zone. So confidence grows through action. So try new things, even if they scare you a little. The more you challenge yourself, the more capable you'll feel. 8. Celebrate your progress. So obviously, self-esteem is not built overnight. So celebrate small wins along the way and remember that progress is more important than perfection. What are some things that we can avoid? Well, let's stop comparing ourselves to others. I know it's hard, especially on social media, that we see all these, fake, filtered people. But, and I understand that even if we consciously know that these people are, putting a filter on or whatever it is, modifying their bodies, I know we consciously know that, but subconsciously we're still comparing ourselves to those people. So maybe limit your time on social media or limit the people you follow. And also, it's okay not to have everything figured out. So let's not aim for perfection, but let's aim for growth. And also, seeking validation from others will not do anything to our self-esteem. So true self-esteem comes from within and not from external approval. And if you catch yourself falling into these patterns, pause and reset. Just be gentle with yourself. And before we wrap up, here's a challenge for you, an exercise that I want you to do. So take a notebook or an agenda, whatever you have, and write down 3 things you like about yourself. Then, set one small goal for this week and work toward it. 3, pay yourself a compliment every day. And these small, quote unquote, you might think that they're stupid actions, but they're actually not. But these small actions can actually create big changes over time. So every little thing that you do every day, it's actually what matters, right? If you exercise every day, if you eat your veggies every day, it's a small thing that you do every day that will make the change. If you exercise once a month, if you eat healthy once a month, and you might exercise for the entire day, but only once a month, and you might eat a lot of veggies or nutritious food for that day, but just once a month, it's not going to make a difference. Not at all. What matters is what we do every day. The little things that we do every single day. And this is the end of the episode. And I'm so sorry for the noise in the background. There's just some people doing some work outside. Remember to follow us on Instagram. We're called Psych Talk Pod. And that's it. Thank you for listening.